Kia ora and welcome. This is Alex Bowles from Shine Naturally in Queenstown, New Zealand, and today I would like to share with you a time of the day balance. This is an amazing kinesiology balance to help your body to reset their desired body time or time of the day. So if you're a shift worker, it goes between night shift, day shifts. If you're traveling through the time zones, if you're going overseas to see family, or as for us coming up this weekend in New Zealand, we have daylight saving going in our back. It helps our body to adjust to the new time. Okay. Before we get started, I invite you to just take a moment and scan your body. What tension do you feel? Any aches, pains, imbalances, even standing on your feet? Okay. What's your breath doing? What's your mind doing? What's your energy like right now out of 10? So just take a moment and scan your body. Now, one thing before we get started is, if you're watching this, you can use this balance, but the main meridian I'm going to balance today is the heart meridian, and it has the heightened energy between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So right now I would like you to check your watch. If you're not close to 11 a.m., ideally just past 11 a.m. for, especially if it's just a 1 hour daylight saving, then I would like you to save this video and come back either later today or tomorrow when it's just gone past 11. Promise, and it has to be 11 a.m. Okay, thank you. So let's get started. I quite like to take a sip of water because hydration is important. And then we get started by rubbing our neurolymphatic points for supraspinatus or central meridian quite firmly. Now it's a bit like the raglan sleeve, okay, like a C shape along here. Go in quite deeply, rub quite firmly, okay. And if it's tender, ease off a little, feel into your body, do what's right for you. They can be uncomfortable, but I don't want you to be in pain, okay? It's your body. Be kind, be gentle. And ideally, we rub them for about 30 seconds. And then I invite you to find literally on the top of your spine, left and right to your spine, next to your C1, where literally your skull meets the spine. And I want you to rub quite deeply there again. I quite like rubbing those points, even just during the day sometimes, for a bit of energizing and centering. And then we also hold very gently neurovascular points on our forehead. Now, there's 3 points, the 2 points we're going to use our hand, and there's 1 point literally on top of our head, and the easiest way to find it is by bringing the palm of your hand under the bridge of your nose, and where your longest fingers meet is the front area, anterior frontal nerve, sorry. Okay, hold here ever so lightly, bring one hand on your forehead, and take a couple of deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, soften your knees, soften your gaze. Super light holding here, so no rubbing, we hold here very, very lightly. Well done. And then we go into our teres major, and again we start by rubbing our lymphatic points, and they're between rib 2 and 3, coming out from your sternum, like halfway between your sternum and your shoulders. Again, those are the ones you can rub quite deeply. Be gentle if they're tender. Sometimes one can be more tender than the other. So again, feel into your body. Do what's right for you. Well done. And then I would like you to bring your attention to the top of your shoulder blade, because now we're going to switch and go literally left and right next to our spine on the line or in the line with our shoulder blade. And again, we rub quite firmly and deeply here. If you can't reach there, ask a friend, ask a colleague. If you got some tennis balls you can lie on until they ease off, also a possibility. And we also have some gentle neurovascular points to hold here. And it's literally on your temple, just naturally coming a little bit forward and up from your ears. And again, 2 fingers if possible. And hold very gently. Take a couple of deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, soften your knees. And see if you can feel a very light pulsation in your fingers. Well done. That's just right for me right now. If you want to hold a bit longer, go for it. And now we're going to do the same points for our heart meridian. Now, again between rib 2 and 3, but this time much closer to your sternum, okay? Again, rub deeply if you can. If it's not sore, you're doing well. So between the 2nd and the 3rd rib, but right next to the sternum, your breastbone right now. Well done. And then bring your attention to the points you were just on the back, in line with your shoulder blade. I would like you to just come 1 or 2 vertebrae above, next to your spine. And again, rub quite deeply there. Take a couple of deep breaths. Notice what's your body doing, what's your breath doing. What do you notice? And then our neurovascular points for the heart meridian is actually the one just on the top we felt before, remember? Bottom of your palm, longest finger, and holding with 2 fingers, just very lightly. Take a couple of deep breaths here. You might even like to say, my body adjusts with ease to the new time. I love to be in the heart meridian time right now. Okay, and then the last thing we do is we are running the heart meridian. And if you're new to meridians, that's why it shows the heart meridian. It's an easy one to trace on the outside of the body, because it's just literally from our armpit, under our arm, and out the little finger. And we do this 3 to 5 times on each side. If you want, you can do a little pull off on the little finger if it feels right. Well done. One more time on this side. Take a deep breath and come back to your body. Can you remember some of the scores from the beginning? Was there any tension, aches or pains? What was your stress level like? What was your energy levels like? Because quite commonly our energy goes up with this, because we help the energy in our body, the chi, to run, to adjust and align, and energizes us. And quite often tension goes down, pain releases. So take a moment to feel into your body. Now, if this was not long enough for you, feel free to go over this video 1 or 2 more times today. It's also quite nice to do it tomorrow or the day after, a couple of days in a row, remember, 11 a.m. And share with your friends. Thank you for following me, and I'll chat and connect with you soon.